Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get the updates. We're excited for today's video. It's Friday, and on Fridays I do Fidens Fridays. No, I don't really do that. I do too many theme days already, but it does happen to be Friday. It is a Fidens beer, and it is alliterative to say. So yeah, Fidens Friday. Yeah, that would be how I would say it. Eugene's Axe, which is a beer I've actually never had from them. So I'm super excited. It's a double IPA. It is Citra and Galaxy. It's 8.5% ABV. And at time of review, it is two weeks old to the day. 2 weeks old. And I want to experiment. I have so much beer. I haven't been buying a lot of Fidens and doing like experimenting, drinking one super fresh and then waiting. The only Fidens beer I didn't really like that much was also the only one I ever drank like the day I got it, which was the day it was released. All the other ones I've really enjoyed, but they've always had a little bit of time to maybe settle in the can. I don't know if it was just a coincidence or if there is something to that. I've seen, it's like Trillium is always the easy one to talk about, how their IPAs and double IPAs need some time to kind of settle in the can or whatever. So yeah, I don't know if that's the case, but anyway, let's get into this beer. So it's orange with some yellow mixed in. It's definitely hazy. I would say a little bit beyond hazy. Not much of a head, at least the way I poured it. A little bit of legs. Lacing goes away relatively quickly as well. We have the proper glassware, so you know it's going to taste better. Anyway, let's get into the aroma. There is like some orange, which is pretty typical, especially with Citra. It has, man, what is that? It's funny. It's not, the Galaxy's not kicking out, for me anyway, in this one, full pineapple, but it's like you can tell like it's trying to. It's so interesting how it's like expressing itself. Some of that like apricot peach thing I can get with Citra. I'm not getting mango. I'm getting a little bit of like this sweet vegetal, but like it's kind of like, here's a descriptor I don't think I've ever used in an IPA, double IPA before, maybe even any beer review ever. It's almost like caramelized butternut squash. Like it, and I know because it kind of looks like that, but yeah, it's got like this, yeah, like because it's sweet, so I want to say caramelized, but yeah, like a little bit of that too, which is really interesting. I mean, I know you can get like vegetal notes. Yeah, it's juicy. See about the taste. Cheers. Nice mouthfeel. Some nice sweetness. Bitterness kicks in, which is awesome. I don't get the vegetal thing at all in the taste. It's very juicy. The thing I said about the pineapple, like it's trying to be pineapple, I get a little bit more pineapple in the taste, and it's like dried pineapple. Not even dried pineapple. I've said this before in other reviews. It's been a while though. Like when I was a kid, we had a food dehydrator, and it came, it's perforated, the trays, but it came with a solid tray you could pour juice on and kind of make like healthy fruit roll-ups. It kind of has that, like, because pineapple has like that acidity. It can kind of like, like bite when you eat a piece of pineapple or drink pineapple. It doesn't have pineapple in it, obviously, but like it has a little bit of that citric acid taste, and then it has like a little bit of that pineapple. So those two things together are kind of reminiscent of that specific memory of mine. So like somewhere between pineapple juice and dried pineapple, I guess. And then the orange expressing itself, definitely apricot, definitely peach. I didn't get any mango in the aroma, which is really weird because Citra, I almost always get the orange, mango, and the peach. In the taste, I do get a little mango. Lends itself to just some like generic tropical fruit as well. probably the Galaxy and that little bit like pineapple thing is also helping with this like generic tropical element. The bitterness is lovely. Drinks like a beer that way, but it has, you know, the sweet fruit notes I also want in a style like this. It's nice. You know, it's funny. After I've had a taste of it and I don't get any of that vegetal thing at all, I still pick up on what I can only like what I can best describe. Yeah, I mean, it's got everything else, but like, yeah, it's like almost like this butternut squash thing. It's interesting. Well, you know what duh, I'm an idiot. You know what it is? It's coconut. And give me a sec. Especially when it's winter time, my family really likes my butternut squash soup with coconut milk in it, cream. And it has that vegetal thing, don't get me wrong, but that's why I was going butternut squash. It has this, which is interesting because there's no sabro or anything in it, but it's got a little bit of like a coconut thing with that vegetal, and then because of my eating pattern is why the butternut. So get rid of that. Vegetal, yeah, and a little bit of this coconut thing. For people who don't like coconut in beer or sabro because of the coconut, like it is so minimal. It's not like suntan lotion. Like don't worry. Yeah, that's what it is. It's vegetal and the coconut. Isn't it? It's smell is such an interesting this scent to memory connection. It just fascinates me. I know it's like a whole other topic, but like why my mind went there, but then it makes perfect sense. Man, it's nice beer. And the orange is nice because there's orange juice, but you get a little bit of like the zest as well. When the bitterness kicks in, you get a little bit of dryness, but not much, and it actually finishes pretty sweet. And I like all kinds of beers and finishes and you know, flavors and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes you kind of want a beer that's a little drier in the finish. Sometimes you don't. This is one it's not that dry in the finish. It's really nice. Man, this is a good beer. This is a nice beer. I have a couple more I'll be doing from a recent run. So, you know, I try to, as you know, if you watch my channel a lot, I try to throw in a variety of different beers, different styles from different sources. So there will be some more Fidens in the near future. Have you had this beer before? Have you had anything from Fidens? If you had a good beer lately you just want to tell me about, anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.